So, take profit was absolutely demolished. Okay. What the hell am I even talking about? Okay. First off, let's just do this, okay? I got in around here. I got in a little late because I was like, you know what, let me just do this. And let's just do this. Pretty much this is how the old strategy went. I was set an alert. Literally all I did was I draw from a little push, this tiny push right here, whatever push, there's certain pushes I would draw from. I set a limit right here, sell limit, buy limit, whatever it may be, stops at the recommended zone. I aim for the third take profit. When it hits the second take profit, I try that break even and I just let it do its thing. And that's the strategy that I did that got me funded this year, 100 grand. Okay, now, welcome to the video. Anyways, welcome to the video. Prince Funds, episode 6, 7, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, I'm gonna set this camera up because I don't even want to hold it. Okay, so we're set up. Let's get to it. Okay, so pretty much, man, Prince Funds, episode 6 or 7. I don't know, man. And that's the original strategy that got me funded. Now, if you watched last video, okay, which would be in the comment section below, the link to that video, you'll see, I'm talking about, yeah, man, I'm doing a different strategy, this, that, blah, 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 blah. But you know what? After this weekend doing it, all right, and just being like, damn, you know what? This shit's kind of all over the place. I decided that I'm just going to go back to what I originally did, okay? Which was what you just saw. Fibonacci, 5-minute time frame. Okay, Fibonacci, 5-minute time frame. Only the 5-minute time frame. Fuck every other time frame. Set a limit, draw the push, set the break even when it's needed, and then just let the thing run. Okay, that's what I did. That's all I did. Literally, that is all I did. Okay, that was my original strategy, and it worked very well. And now you're probably thinking, Darian, why did you change your strategy? If it worked, why did you change it? Well, here's why. I was just being stupid, honestly. Looking back, I think, I was just being stupid. Why would I change the strategy? There's really no point in changing the strategy. If it worked, it got me funded 100 grand, and I even made profits on that. Why change it? Okay, because I lost, I had a losing week, and then it fucked up my psychology, and this and that and blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes when you're trading and you're not that experienced. How I've only been consistent with trading for about 2.5, 3/4 years now. I've known about it for a while now, but I haven't been consistent with it until recently. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to it, because the only thing I really needed to change was how much I was risking. And I was risking 1.5% per trade. Okay, you risk 1.5% per trade on a funded account, you get on a losing streak. That's dicey. Okay, so instead of doing all that, I'm gonna stick to the 0.5% until I get to like 3 or what it was it 2 to 5% or something like that, 3 to 5%, then risk 1%, keep it at 1%, and then just give myself 3 tries per day. Simple stuff. Okay, now here's a screenshot of me passing the challenge. All right, right there, something like that. Screenshot of the withdrawal. Fun fact, the withdrawal was actually from a different strategy because I went on a losing streak. It was kind of weird. But anyways, here's me passing phase 1, and here's me passing phase 2. Okay, now with that being said, let's jump back onto the screen. Okay, we're recording, it's lit. Check it out. Now, if this was a real account, oh my gosh, I'd be like, so here's how I flipped 100 to 200 in one day. Oh my gosh, here's what I did. All right, so these 2 previous trades were just like, you know what? I'm just doing different strategies and shit, okay? This one was a 4-hour Fibonacci. This one was a 15-minute, 4-hour to 15-minute type of trade. It works, but, I've come to the conclusion that the reason I keep flip-flopping on strategies is because in the back of my head, I know my original strategy works, and I don't know, maybe I just want to go back to that because it worked for me personally, and that's the strategy I stuck with for the longest, because there's this thing, people say like,
oh, you're not disciplined, this and that. But a better way to look at it is maybe you're not disciplined because you're not doing the right thing, you know? For example, I've tried multiple businesses and I'm not doing any of those anymore. Now, if I stuck with it and this and that and enjoyed it, yeah, it probably would have worked. But trading is the thing I've stuck with the longest, and trading is the thing that I've made the most money from. When I got funded, I made the most money from trading. Okay, and I made money from trading before in the past. Okay, so trading's for me. And this strategy, I probably should have just stuck with it and just lower the risk right off the bat. But anyways, as you can see here, this is the results of that trade I showed you at the beginning of the video. Okay, crazy trade. As you can see, the entry isn't exactly on point because I saw it and I was like, you know what, let me just get in and do it. Okay, because I was thinking about it. I was pondering on this shit. I was like, dude, why am I not sticking to anything anymore? I'm kind of like in that cycle again where it's just like doing all these different strategies. Okay, so I'm like, let me just go back to doing this. And so I did it on demo, and it pretty much doubled the account. That's pretty cool. Over leverage. Okay, now here's where my real account is right now. Here is the evaluation account right now. It's at $65. I did the 15-minute, I did a 5-minute thing, 4-hour to 5-minute deal on this. Made some profits, a little like 0.4, 0.5%, 0.45%. That's barely anything, like that's a big drop. That's over 100 points and that's barely anything. Like that sucks, honestly, because that's a big move, that's a big move. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. We were at 2% last week, and now for this week, we are at 0.6%. But anyways, we're gonna be doing the original strategy that made me all the Forex money in the first place. Like, if that's the strategy that works. Let's not dive into all that. But anyways, doing that. And yeah, there's nothing else to add to the video. So with that being said, like, share, comment your thoughts, subscribe, okay? Reasons why to subscribe, okay? Here's why. My lips are fucking chapped. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2, okay? Reason number 2, if you like Lamborghinis, subscribe. Reason number 3, all right, this is gonna be the last and final reason, so we gotta make this big, okay? Make $1 million overnight with trading.